death is going to be chosen rather than the truth. Okay? You're not going to choose the truth.
And men love darkness rather than light.
Yep.
That's exactly what's happening, you know? Because the majority of you people are going to take the chip. It's bound to happen. Because all you people like the state that America is in. You know, all these faggots, all these lesbians.
Yep, the liberty you got here.
All the liberty, how the woman is uplifted over the man when it should obviously be switched around, you know? Y'all like how America is going, you know?
Yeah, like our women, they so comfortable because they ain't got to really do shit in this society. You know, they living off of, you know, entitlements.
Yep.
You know, the programs that Esau give them. Or if they have a good paying job, she ain't finna let that go.
Or they living off the backs of men, you know? Yeah. Don't say you have a baby by a woman and then you go to court, you end up paying for that woman's lifestyle for the rest of your life. Even if the baby isn't yours, you know, because a case just happened, a brother uploaded clips where a man knew that the baby wasn't his, the court knew the baby wasn't his, and he still got to pay child support on the child and don't know the woman.
Yep.
You know?
And that's been going on for years. That ain't the only case. That's been going on.
Unrighteous decrees.
Unrighteous decrees of this damn devil, man. But see, that's why these women ain't gonna have no issue taking the chip. Because when the currency system is transferred from this fiat currency onto this digital currency, which is gonna be through the chip, how's she gonna get her child support payments? It's gonna be wired right to the chip in her hand.
Bluetooth.
You know, it's gonna be wired right to her fucking hand. So she's still gonna have to lay her stinking slut ass. She gonna lay back and still enjoy those benefits. She just ain't gonna be on Instagram counting money. Okay? She just gonna go swiping her hand left and right all over the place. All right?
And that shows you how tangible this system is, you know? Electronic system, everything being digitalized. One EMP shuts it down, you know? So you put
one hacker.
One hacker. They already hacking bank accounts. So what's stopping them from hacking chip accounts? You know?
Yeah, man. So hey,
nothing digital is secure.
Yeah, man. So hey, as long as she's getting her benefits and she's living in pleasure, she have no fucking problem serving the devil. She always served the devil. Okay, so it's gonna be a lot of these women that's gonna take. They gonna. Hey, don't count on these women to pass the hour of temptation, man. Really, this is to the men. This is for the men.
Women will lead to the death.
Yeah, she will. All right, and a lot of these women that make it, they made it off the strength of following after you. Because if it was left to them, they will take the chip, man. Okay.
Your ass in.
Because women, they're about pleasure. They're about the flesh. They're about being comfortable. You know. So now that we understand that, let's get the second death.
This is Revelation chapter 20, verse 6. Blessed and holy is he that hath part in the first resurrection.
Yeah, that's those that pass the hour of temptation. Those that are delivered from the hour of temptation. He's going to give them a crown of life. Everlasting life, man. All right? Some of those brothers, they went through the concentration camps and they got delivered out of that. Some of them, they got beheaded for the witness of Yahweh Shai. All right? Hey, those are the men who jump up to verse 4. It talks about those that were beheaded for the testimony of Yahweh Shai, and they didn't receive the mark in their hand, neither did they worship the image of the beast. Meaning they wasn't a part of this system, man. They understood that they had no life on this side. They only lived to Yahweh Shai, but they're dead to the world. Okay? Read.
On such, the second death hath no power, but they shall be priests of Yahweh by Hashem Yahweh Shai and of Amashiach.
And that's the elect. All right, the true men of the Lord that get deliverance, man. The 144,000 and the 1/3. they're going to be priests and kings in the kingdom of heaven. All right? Go ahead.
And shall reign with him 1,000 years.
And they're going to reign with Yahweh Shai in the kingdom for 1,000 years. And that's talking about the 1,000-year period where we got you other nations under subjection. Because the kingdom ain't going to be just 1,000 years. It's just that during that 1,000-year period, we're going to be instructing the nations, we're going to be teaching them our law, and we're going to have them building up our kingdom. Okay? And then once that's over with, we're going to give them their inheritance. They're going to govern their land by our law, which is the law, statutes, commandments, and we're going to do away with Esau. All right? But going back up, it says there is no profit in the second death. There is no glory in that. You know? And you're going to have to live with the fact that not only did you fail the test of the hour of temptation, but you also tasted the second death. That's going to be in the record. Now you got to, when you come back in the kingdom, you got to wake up to everlasting shame.
That's gonna be.
There's no glory in that.
See, that's gonna be in the record. That's the book of life that they talk about.
Yeah.
Will your name be written in the book of life?
Well, that's
But that's for
that's for the elect. They're gonna be written in the book of life. You know.
Let him jump down to 12.
Yeah.
verse 12. And I saw the dead, small, great, stand before Yahweh.
Yep.
And the books were open, and another book was open, which is the book of life.
Yep.
And the dead were judged out of
the
those.
book of life is this Bible, just so it's said.
Yep.
The dead were judged out of those things which were written in the book according to their works.
Yep. According to your works. All right, because it says in it was that 2 Corinthians, the 5th chapter, everybody's gonna appear before the judgment seat, and you're gonna be rewarded according to the works that you've done in the flesh, whether they be good or bad. A lot of you people, you gonna realize in that day when you get judged that you did nothing but evil while you was in the flesh.
Right.
Especially our people, man. You're gonna realize that, hey, was that in second Ezra the 9th chapter? It was a time of repentance that was opened up to you, but you chose not. You despised the law. You loathed the law. You know. Where's that? Second Ezra 9.
I'll start at 9. It says 2 Ezra 9 verse 7. I'll start at 7. 9 and 7. And everyone that shall be saved and shall be able to escape by his works. Read it that in that,
Yeah,
right?
and to escape what? The destruction.
Yeah.
The second death. Go ahead.
It says, and by faith, whereby ye have believed, shall be preserved from the said perils, and shall see my salvation in my land,
Yep.
and within my borders.
Yep.
For I have sanctified them from me from the beginning.
Yep.
Then shall
And these
they,
are the same men who kept the patience, the word of the Lord's patience.
Okay.
All right, those are the godly men that he's going to deliver. Keep going.
it says, then shall they be in pitiful case, which have now abused my ways, and they that have cast them away despitefully shall dwell in torment.
Yeah, you tribes that you knew that the men of the Lord was out there trying to warn you to get right, you know, to repent from your wicked ways, your sins, and to come into the knowledge of the truth and worship Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahweh Shai, the true name of the Heavenly Father and His Son. That was open to you, but what did you do? You fanned your hand. You didn't take it serious. You wanted to remain in the dark. You didn't want to come into that glorious light while the light was being shined unto you. All right? So now you ain't gonna have no cloak for your sin. All right? You want to continue to fulfill the lust of your flesh, then to follow the Spirit.
Right.
Keep going.
It says, verse 10, it says, for such as in their life have received benefits and have not known me.
Yeah, you have received benefits and haven't known the Lord, man. All right? Here it is. Grace is open to you. And you can get a picture of the sign, not us. You can take pictures of the sign, but not us. Okay, go ahead.
It says, and they that have loved my law, while they had yet liberty, And when as yet place of repentance was opened unto them, understood not, but despised it.
Right.
Instead, you despised the reproof of the Lord.
Right.
You know, you scoffed at it.
Yep.
You know, or you thought you knew more. You thought you knew what was best. You know, you thought what was in your heart is better than what the Lord said. All right. Well, the scriptures say there was a way that seemed right into a man, but the ways thereof are the ways of death.
Right.
The end
thereof are the ways of death.
Right.
In your mind, you might think it's right to commit iniquity, but according to the Lord, it's the wages of sin is death.
Right.
Okay?
Wait, slide. Yes, sir. Sir, what are you going to do with those pictures? What are you going to do with those pictures?
Oh, this is in Germany too?
He said they're not known in Germany.
Yes.
Oh, it's not known in Germany.
Okay.
Let's pick pictures like this.
Okay.
Oh, okay. Hey.
I was curious.
Yeah.
What the hell you about to do with that?
Hey.
I thought it was a foreigner, but I wasn't sure what it's going to do. You want me to keep reading or that was the point?
That was the point. And basically, the reason why I had you bring that out is because Jake ain't gonna have no excuse when they have to answer to Yahweh Shai.
Read 12.
Okay?
Verse 12 said, the same must know it after death by pain.
That second death.
Yeah.
So basically, Yahweh Shai is gonna leave you for dead. He gonna let you burn up in those missiles.
Right.
He gonna let you get that fire, man. You know, you have to know it after death by pain. All right. So, hey, going back to the hour of temptation, that's going to determine if Yahweh Shai is going to deliver you or if he's going to let you burn. All right. Now, somebody give me
There's a little more in that Revelation.
yeah, Revelation 20. Yeah, go back to that.
Revelation chapter 20, verse 13. And the sea gave up the dead which were in it, and the death and hell delivered up the dead which were in them, and they were judged every man according to their works.
Yeah, that's talking about all these nations and the 2/3 of our own people, man. They're gonna be judged on the day of the Lord, man, with a fiery indignation. All right. Hey, like the scriptures say, the hurtful works are fulfilled. It was that 2nd Ezra, the 15th chapter. Wickedness have exceedingly polluted the whole earth. Therefore, their works have been fulfilled. So now he's going to judge you according to your works. Okay. So he's going to judge these other nations, and he's going to judge the 2/3. Keep going.
And death and hell were cast into the lake of fire. This is the second death.
That's the second death, man. The lake of fire, man. All right, and what's the lake of fire? The very land that you're standing on.
That's right.
Yeah.
When those missiles hit from Russia, from China, and all their allies, this place is going to become a lake that burneth with fire and brimstone.
Okay.
Okay? America, this place right here. Las Vegas is going to get hit with millions of missiles.
Okay.
Millions of nuclear warheads, man. Hey, this place is called Sin City.
Okay.
All you do is wickedness here. That's why a lot of you people come here is to do wickedness, man.
Okay.
So the Lord got us, hey, man, it's going to be parts of this country where the Lord's going to He going to bring it, man.
Okay.
You know?
Sin is invited
what's
and
gonna happen,
welcome
man.
here.
You know? Go ahead.
Verse 15. And whomsoever was not written in the book of life was cast into the lake of fire.
Yeah, and only the elect are in the book of life. Okay? But you rest of you people here in America, man, that's the judgment for you, man. That's your latter end. All right, nuclear missile fire, man. And y'all think it's a joke.
Okay.
You know, because everything is all calm.
For now.
You could come out here and you could, visit the Las Vegas Strip.
You can sip,
You can sip, drink.
fuck. I got to say it that way.
Yeah.
You know?
You can stop at Ben and Jerry's and get you some ice cream cone.
eat all kind of abominations.
Yeah, you can do what you can do what the hell you want to do right now.
Seafood buffet.
Tickets to a show on the strip, you know.
Yep. Yep.
Entertainment. All that's still going on.
But meanwhile, missile tests are happening every day.
Yep.
North Korea constantly producing bombs, testing their nuclear arsenals. You know? Come on, man. That's the debt. Hey, choose life or death. Okay? Ain't no glory in this one. This is second death, man. You know? Somebody get Revelation, go from there to Revelation.
Hey, your church pastor has not read this much out of the book of Revelation ever. In his whole 20, 30 years, he's been on that pulpit.
Including
He's never touched on it.
Including his father ministry too.
Yeah.
Give me Revelation 16 and 1.
Revelation chapter 16, verse 1. And I heard a great voice out of the temple saying to the 7 angels, go your ways and pour out the vials of wrath of the Most High Yahweh unto the earth.
Yeah, this is when the angels release the winds of destruction on the earth after the elect are sealed.
Right.
All right, that's in between the 6 and 7 trump. All right, we're basically entering into that time, man. That's why we're constantly out here, coming out here, pushing His word and prophesying, because we know that there's still some of the elect out there that need to hear this.
Right.
And they're going to come in and they're going to be compelled, and they're going to be done it with fear.
Yep.
You know, that's why the scriptures tell you that to prophesy is edifying.
Yep.
Okay? Therefore the terror of the Lord we persuade men.
Right,
A lot of the elect that's going to be persuaded to come into this, they're going to hear the prophecy of the Lord and they're going to tremble, man.
Right.
And they're going to be like, hey man, what must I do to avoid that?
Right.
What y'all talking about right now, what must I do to avoid that judgment?
Every Jake should be saying that.
Yeah.
It should be every Jake in whatever city and state that you're in front of these camps, asking that question.
Yeah. Yeah, man. Because the prophets are out, man.
Yeah.
Okay? We're prophesying against this place, man. Babylon the Great, America, your beloved USA, this place is destined to be destroyed.
That's right.
By thermonuclear destruction, man. All right? Keep going, Doc.
And the first went and poured out his vial upon the earth, and there fell a noisome and grievous sore upon the men which had the mark of the beast, and upon them that worship his image.
Read that again.
And the first went and poured out his vial upon the earth, and there fell a noisome and grievous sore upon the men which had the mark of the beast, and upon them which worship his image.
That's right. It's talking about the nuclear missiles. All right? That's that noisome pestilence that's going to fall down upon you people here, man. And those of you that take the chip and you down with this system, this is your final ending.
Right.
Okay? Raining nuclear warheads, man. That's going to wipe this place flat. All right? You're going to get that Sarah Connor treatment. All right? Everybody's familiar with this image. You've seen Terminator 2 Judgment Day. All right? These directors, they don't put these things in these movies for no reason. Your directors, they know the scriptures, man.
It's all scripted.
It's all scripted because a lot of it comes from the script. The scriptures. All right? We're reading the judgment, man.
And there's a reason why these blockbuster movies have this in it, because they know every person upon the earth and their spirit is in tune with this.
Yeah.
On some low level. But you, Jake, should be in tune on a higher level.
Yeah.
Because it's the salvation is open unto you.
Yeah, that's right, man. You know? And right now we're giving you the tools to avoid this.
Are you telling
You know?
me that you are judging us?
No, the Bible is judging you.
That's right.
The scriptures already gave the judgment. All right?
The scripture already what?
The scriptures is giving the judgment. The Bible.
Judgment
Which
is on-
which Bible?
The Holy
The
Scriptures.
Bible.
The Holy Scriptures.
Okay.
All right,
King James.
Have a nice day. Have a nice day.
No, I
Just
want to
have a
know.
nice day.
I
This
want to
ain't-
know
this
what
ain't for you.
Bible you're talking about.
The King James Bible.
1611 King James.
From whom? From whom is that judging?
I'm gonna tell you, that's the same Bible that we. Hold on.
What
This is.
Bible
Hold
are
on,
you
I'm gonna give it to her.
reading?
Hold
Do
on.
you
let me
believe
give
the
it to her.
Bible or not?
I
Do you believe in the Bible or not?
Not always. No.
Okay, well this ain't for you. You live it up here in Babylon. This is your kingdom. This is your
This is
setup.
my
Yeah, this is
kingdom?
your kingdom.
On Earth?
Yeah. This
Oh,
is,
are
this
you
is, this is
serious?
Yeah. You're supposed to be living it up right now. Where
I'm
are you
not
going to?
living
You
it
going to
up.
the
This
MGM?
is hell
Where you
on
going
earth.
to? Oh,
This is hell
oh,
on
now
earth.
you want to acknowledge hell on earth?
Well, yeah, I do.
Oh, hold on. Hold on. Let me get this.
You tell me what you think is.
So you went through this on
That's
earth?
hell on earth.
You've been through this before?
I don't know
On
what
earth?
that is.
You don't know what that is, so now you want to play
They
dumb.
forgot about it. They forgot about
She
it.
play
Just
dumb.
admitted it. So you don't know that this is hell on earth.
That's right.
Yeah.
This is
So-
the
so-
truest essence of hell on earth.
Yeah.
Yes.
Right
but
here.
you
For the
know what?
devil, according to the Bible,
I
to do
agree.
this to people on the earth,
Yeah.
that is literally hell.
Yeah.
Okay.
And you don't understand that. We didn't have to live back then to know how much hell this was.
Yeah.
Because our ancestors,
And
hold on,
who
miss,
are
hold on,
we?
miss.
Who are we?
Who
are you?
Who are you? What do you
Who
mean?
are we?
What do you mean?
We are all one.
No,
No,
we are
no,
not.
no.
No. Hold on. This didn't happen to all one. This happened to all one people, but it didn't happen to everybody, right?
No.
Because
it didn't
everybody
happen
on
that
here
way.
has black and brown faces. Yeah, there are brown faces on here too. Everybody, it happened to
Do
those
you
people.
believe that you were there?
Yes, I do believe I was
You
there.
were there?
Yes.
Was I not there?
You might be one of them back then.
You might be one of the
I
little
don't know.
girls.
Emmett Till
That was-
on there.
Yeah.
But either
No,
way,
Emmett Till, I
Was I
don't think
not
he's on
there?
there.
The woman who just
You
lied
don't
on
know
Emmett
if I
Till.
was there or not.
it doesn't matter.
It doesn't matter.
Your forefathers
on
left
that
you
one.
a tab to pay. They dined and dashed on you. And somebody has to pay for that. Thus says the Bible.
That's right.
Real quick. Real quick. Isaiah.
Isaiah
already there.
14.
This is Isaiah 14, verse 21. It
So,
says,
wait. So as the judgment happens, we're not saying the judgment from our mouths. We're reading it out the Bible. Go ahead, bro.
she says
Bible
what
for
she already
Jesus
don't believe.
Christ?
You know what I'm saying? Which is a waste
Yes.
of time, but
Yes.
for edification anyway, this is what the word says.
Right.
This is what
Okay,
the
okay.
word of the Most
So,
High says.
if it's a waste of
Isaiah
time-
14,
No,
verse
we're gonna read
21.
it. Okay.
Prepare a slaughter for his children
For whose children? For the forefathers, you know what I'm saying?
for the iniquity of their fathers.
Yeah, because of what your forefathers did, we have to pay for what our forefathers did. If that's not us, dude, that our forefathers had us go into that. So we still live the residuals from that. As you live the residuals, the benefit of that. That's real. That's real.
You still got the
You
privilege.
can walk into any of these places and get a good job now. With whatever the same education I got, you can get that.
Okay.
Don't say you can't. Being a woman and a white woman, so to speak. You can do that. There's a benefit that comes with that.
Okay.
They didn't create affirmative action for white people. That was created so everybody else could get a fair chance at a job. And that's not on earth anymore. That's not. Am I wrong with that? That's true. Go ahead, bro.
Yeah, it says,
From the top.
prepare a slaughter for his children for the iniquity of their fathers.
For the mistakes that your forefathers did.
And what mistakes?
No, it was on purpose. But I'm saying
Who are my forefathers? That's what I want to know.
that's up to you to know. Now, if you want to know what your biblical where's your father from? Where's your grandfather from? On your father's side, where are they from?
Grandfather is from Norway.
Norway. Well, you're probably an Edomite. Chances are you're an Edomite. You
What's
said
an
you.
Edomite? I don't know what
The
that is.
Edomite is the spiritual incarnation of the devil, thus says the Bible, on the earth. That's what that is.
Why do you think I'm an
Because you have a
Because I'm white?
No, it
Is
has
I'm a
nothing to do. No, it has nothing to do with the color of your skin. Nothing at all to do with it. But the spirit that
That is an indicator.
because the spirit that's in you will give indicators of what you are. And the devil will say something. Yeah, we're
Okay,
gonna get
wait. I know you're done with me. I know you're done with me. I get it. But I seriously, spiritually want to know where to go.
Where's your husband? Where's your husband? Go ask him.
You're supposed to be at home with the kids. Where he at?
Go ask him If he really wants to know,
True.
then tell him
I
everything he
am
needs to
here
know.
because
Why are you in front of a group of so-called black men when your husband needs to be conversing with us? That's kind of dishonorable to your husband
Yeah.
to be conversing with a group of other
I
men.
want to be educated. I want to
Oh, you wanna be
He'll
educated.
let you
I
know what
want to
you
know
want.
Okay,
what
well-
other people think.
Well, I
wanna-
can't educate you because that would mean that I would have to draw out what was already in you. This truth, this knowledge is not in you, so I can't draw that out of you. But I can enlighten you on what we're talking about or what we're prophesying. You're an Edomite, okay? When you go for a job application, when do you mark on as far as your ethnicity?
What's an ethnicity?
Ethnicity.
Your ethnicity.
But you can get the goddamn job though. You don't know what that means, but you get the job and I don't.
She playing
What kind
games
of
up
shit
here.
is that,
I'm
man?
not playing games. I'm
You
sorry.
You don't know what ethnicity is?
I don't. I'm sorry.
Okay.
I don't.
Okay,
How
let me
you
put it
wait?
in another phrase.
Yeah, go ahead.
What race do you mark? What race do you mark?
Most of the time, I don't put a race.
You don't put a race out.
You can't do it without putting
You're
a race.
showing that you're being the devil right now. You're really displaying the actions of a devil.
You are an Edomite.
Because you can't necessarily answer a sincere question. You can't answer sincerely.
I think that's sad because I don't believe that everybody is white or black.
Ain't nobody white. Ain't
We
nobody
never
on
said
that
that.
planet Earth
You
white or
just
black.
said race.
say that.
You are the one that wants me to pick a race.
Race is by nationality, not by color.
Right.
What are you talking about? And now,
What are you
and now,
talking
and now you
about?
getting emotional.
What are you
Why you
talking
getting
about?
emotional? We ain't even begin to dig into
God,
your
we ain't
ass
got
yet.
no cuts on
We
yet.
ain't even begin to dig in on
Go
you
get
yet.
your husband, man.
All right?
Get your husband.
I got second
Yeah.
According to the scriptures, you're condemned. You're an Edomite according to the Bible.
That's right.
All right? The descendants of Esau, and you are now promised of repentance, though you sought it carefully with tears.
That's
man.
right.
You rejected of the Lord. And you're going to be destroyed and you're going into slavery.
That's right.
Thus says the Holy Bible. That goes
Fucking
for the
devil,
rest of
man.
you out here too. We ain't out here playing no games with you no more. The mark of the beast is here.
Go on.
World War III is here. What else do you want? Martial law is waiting for you.
That's right.
What else do you want? What else do we have to tell you about before it happens? Before you get it?
Yeah, man.
Everything we're talking about is written in this book, and we're here to tell you about it.
Go on.
We ain't out here for our help.
That's right.
We're out here to warn our people from the Heavenly Father.
That's right, man.
And not everybody, our people. And 2/3 of y'all not gonna get right. But we just want the best of our people to wake up out of this thing so we can get up out of here too.
That's
And
right.
escape all this other madness.
That's right, man. Hey, it got too hot for that
Devil playing
bitch.
games,
It got
man.
too hot for that devil, that She-domite bitch,
I
man.
don't know.
I don't put an ethnicity. What is that? What is race?
She was,
What is that?
she was basically trying to be
Weasel out.
Yeah, she was trying to weasel out, man.
What is
She knew
that?
what we was saying up here is the truth, man. You know?
What happened was.
Hey, we ain't gonna be nice to you damn devils, man. We don't give a
God.
fuck if you a man, woman, child. We ain't gonna be nice to you, man.
They hate to put up, when you put the mirror up in front of them. This is the mirror of what they're known for. So like, can I get one quick script?
Come on.
And we'll go away. Somebody get 2 Thessalonians 2 and like 7, I think it is. For the mystery of iniquity script.
Yep.
Somebody pull that for me.
2 Thessalonians 2 and 7. For the
Hey,
mystery.
this mirror is how you know. Because either you're going to get proud or you're going to get shameful. Either way, we can tell who it is. Us, we swallow deep because we remember. We still feel the residuals of this. Now you can be like, man, that was sad. I'm sad that happened. But you ain't gonna renounce your white privilege from it though. You ain't gonna do that. I don't know what it is. See, how do you not know what the word ethnicity means, but you'll get the goddamn job before any one of us Jakes?
Okay.
That shows who and what you are, and how this world is set up for you to succeed, for us to fail. When I brought up what's that affirmative action, when I brought that up, she acted like she didn't know what was going on. Oh, but
She tried to play
set up
ignorant
for-
the whole time.
Right.
Man, you're not the victim no more. You're the one doing it. We're the victims at this point.
That's right.
We earned we earned this part. But when this was over, you're supposed to let us go. We didn't earn that second part. Somebody go ahead and read that. This
This-
back on you, bro.
2 Thessalonians 2 and 7.
Yep.
For the mystery of iniquity doth already work.
The iniquities is what you did here, and then you continue to do even till today, along with that mark of the beast. That's part of your iniquity also. You're supposed to let us go free. We don't give a fuck if you did that to the rest of the world, but you ain't supposed to do it to us people. The Jakes that's on this sign, the Negro, Latino, Native American. But what do? You want everybody. You want complete control, and you definitely want us off the scene. But guess what? The Heavenly Father has a better and bigger and greater plan than that.
That's right.
And there's nothing you can do to stop it, and it comes with your judgment at the end of it. Where's the
Right.
color at? It's a perfect picture to put up. She saw herself in this. That was
Yeah,
the problem.
that's
She
what
saw
drew her
herself
over
in
here.
this.
That's what drew her over here.
She saw herself in this.
Yeah.
She's like, that's gonna be me. Oh my God! I'm
You
not
judging
gonna
me?
victim."
Yeah.
Right, you she saw herself literally. It said judgment. What she say? You judging me? Yes. The Bible is judging you. But that's the mirror. Read that from the top.
For the mystery of iniquity doth already work. Only he who now letteth will lay.
The Heavenly Father is the only one that's allowed us to go this far, so He can execute His plan, His big deal. What He's got laid, His blueprints to be brought forth and manifested. So He letting you live on with, oh my God, what's going on? And all this has to play out according to the will of the Most High. Hey, and this is that mystery of iniquity that's already working. We see what you done done. Everybody knows who you are. We see that ain't us blacks shooting down cops or white people. It's you white cops shooting down us Negro, Latinos, and Native Americans.
The black
Number 2 on the list of most killed is Native Americans.
I thought Native Americans is number 1. They just
Yeah, no,
don't get
they are number
televised.
one.
Yeah.
They don't
They're
just get
number one.
televised.
the black cop that just shot that white woman was indicted immediately.
Yeah. Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
We come back to you.
The,
I know
the
he may have a little more.
chief, the chief resigned. He was indicted immediately, and they gonna drag that nigga all the way up and down the street.
Yeah. You know?
If it was a lynch mob, boy, he'd be in the mix.
Yeah, man. She tried to act like she was oblivious to Edomite supremacy, man.
Correct.
Edomite privilege that she got, man.
The rules of the United States.
That's man. Hey, the games is over, man. Judgment is getting ready to come, man.
Right.
The Lord's getting ready to judge all the nations, man.
We have a small crowd.
All right.
Not just them.
That's what's going to happen, man. It's going to be judgment, man. And then that demon, that devil, she had the nerve to say hell on earth. Well, who's responsible for bringing the hell on the earth?
Right.
Who's responsible of the chemtrails that we got to breathe every day, falling from the skies of these different planes, the fluoridated water that we got to drink? Who's responsible for that, man? The GMO foods that we got to eat. Freaking foods, man. Foods that's breaking down your immune system. That's giving you cancer, man. Diabetes, man. Who's bringing that, man? Who's
Heart
responsible
disease.
for this hell, man? And we get the worst end of it.
Right.
You devils, y'all get to live comfortably in your suburbs, man.
You
can go
You
to
get
your
you get your Whole Foods.
Right.
You get to eat organic, man. You get the best
You
of the
can
best.
afford to eat
Yeah,
organic.
you can afford it, man.
You get the scrap.
But yet you want to act like we equally in hell together, man.
Like the
Fuck that,
privileges.
man.
Hey, let me say this. Go to Beverly Hills right now, or one of the top cities where all the white people live at, the rich white people live at in your city, and go to their grocery stores, then go back to the grocery stores in the lowest neighborhoods where all you Negro, Latino, and Native Americans live at.
Smell the
and
chicken?
Look at the difference.
Yeah.
Look at the difference what's in there. Look how beautiful their fruits and vegetables and meats are, and fresh baked bread, and they're happy and they're skipping around the store because they got money to buy all that.
Eating samples. And
Yeah.
Sampling, and they got money to let them taste and all of that. Fresh cheeses. You go to our shit, we got plastic wrapped cheeses, processed
That's gone. Not even cheese.
You can even
Yeah,
go
it's
to
plastic.
you can even go to the neighborhood and see how clean the streets is.
Prime example.
We got shit all on the streets, piss, and it looks like shit up there in them rich white neighborhoods. They don't got that. They got nice.
They got people.
They clean the streets damn near every day out there.
They got people that come and sandblast to keep it fresh and clean, and the shit was never dirty in the first place. Street sweepers, they got additional parking for you, so you don't have to get tickets from the streets. They got all that shit set up.
Gone. Look at the space that they get between houses.
Yep.
Jake is stuck up in ghettos, you know?
Hey.
Living door to door, wall to wall to each other. While you Edomites out here living lustfully.
Yep.
It's lucky, not lustfully. Deliciously. It's lucky.
Yeah, man.
I
Let's get some scripts.
Yeah,
Get
the last
some
thing.
scripts.
In LA, my stepdad's mom she owns a house, lives so close to her neighbor, we literally was getting in the car and heard the neighbor fart. And I said, let's hurry up because it's so close, we might smell it.
Damn.
That's how, and he's coughing off, you can hear everything. That's how close Jake lived one to another. Come on, bro. You got it, brother.
Yeah, man. Give me Hebrews 4 real quick, man. you see she start to break down, right?
Oh, yeah.
That's because that heat, that word was
I was
getting
hoping
her.
y'all was gonna
even
ease
though
up to keep her
even though
along.
she claimed that she didn't really believe, hey, something deep down inside told her, man, what they saying is hitting home and it's cutting the shit out of me right now. That's why she started to tear up, man.
Yeah.
That's because, hey, the spirit of the Lord is getting it on her, man.
Truth hurts, bro.
Yeah, the truth hurts. This devil, they don't like the truth being taught. Hey, they're allergic to the truth, man. You get that allergic reaction from when they two colors start coming out, man.
You lifted up the mirror and you had crumbs on your mouth and then fucking the hands were stained with our blood on it. You know what I'm saying? You wearing the outfit of the devil. Everything that you know about yourself is right before you, shown back to you. And now we know it's you now. It was cool when we was deceived and we wasn't sure, but now the mystery of iniquity is full effect. We know who's the devil upon the earth.
And she said, was I back there back then? And we like, hey, you might have been.
She was one of them that claimed rape.
Yeah. You know? She was probably one of those little girls. You know, when they had the little postcards of when they was hanging, lynching Negroes, putting them on postcards. She was in the crowd, one of the little girls in the crowd, smiling, standing with the body hanging from a tree in the background, man.
Strange.
All right, with a smirk on her face.
She old enough to might have been in the womb for some of that, you know.
Yeah. You know. Fuck out of here. Go ahead,
It's Hebrews chapter 4, verse 12. For the word of the Most High is quick and powerful and sharper than any two-edged sword, piercing even to the divider asunder of soul and spirit, and of the joints and marrow, and is a discerner of the thoughts and intents of the heart.
Yeah, man, this word cuts, man. It cuts you deep down to the soul, man. It cuts you real deep, man. That's why that lady, she couldn't stand it, man.
We chopped every little limb, every little.
Yeah.
And we didn't even get
We didn't even go in. We didn't even go in. Yeah, we didn't even get to go in, man.
We called her out that she was up here lusting for the BBC.
There it was.
We called her out for what her forefathers had done, to allow her to listen to no prideful ass woman. We chopped everything down and we brought scripture out against you.
Yep.
Everywhere that you go, there was nowhere to turn. And that's the truth about what the Bible has for you so-called white people. You Edomites, according to the Bible.
That's right.
And you 2/3.
That's right.
We hate you just as we hate you more than we hate them. And we really, 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 really hate them. Because y'all the one that gave license for them to keep pushing the BS and not waking up. Not only that, but joining into whatever that they want. Y'all the ones that's gonna take that mark of the beast.
Yep.
Go ahead, bro.
Yeah, that's it on that, man. Yeah, man.
Go back to Revelation.
Yeah, you go back to Revelation, man.
That's why that missile fire is gonna come back so tough. That's what you was going into, right? Why that fire's gonna get.
If you let us put something inside your body, you're a goddamn dummy anyway.
Right. Common sense.
Yeah. For real.
It's Revelation chapter 16, verse 3. And the second angel poured out his vial upon the sea, and it became as...
Start at 2 again.
verse 2. And the first went and poured out his vial upon the earth, and there fell a noisome and grievous sore upon the men which had the mark of the beast, and upon them which worship his image.
Yeah, that's talking about the nuclear destruction of America, all right? Everybody that took the mark and you done bowed down to this beast, this system, the so-called white man system. You believe in his New World Order. You believe in his educational system. You believe in voting. All right, you the booty face, shining Negro that rocked the suit and tie, bald headed and shit, man. Joined unto your oppressor, man. You niggas in the military, you Marines. All right, that's the judgment written for you, man. Right. That noise and pestilence, man. Nuclear fire. Okay? And that's on the day of the Lord, man. Right. The Lord said when he comes to judge the nations, he gonna pass the cup around. He gonna go from nation to nation, man. He gonna get all of you. He's gonna have mercy on his chosen, but he's gonna visit the rest of you people out here, man.
Thus saith the Bible.
Thus saith the Lord, man. Somebody give me Jeremiah the 25th chapter. Let's get into the day of the Lord, man. Jeremiah 25. No, start
14?
start around like jump down. 13.
This is Jeremiah 25 and 13. And I'll bring upon that land.
Hold on, Matt, start up a verse.
This is Jeremiah 25 and 12. And it shall come to pass when 70 years are accomplished that I will punish the king of Babylon and that nation, saith Yahweh Bashem Yahushai, for their iniquity and the land of the Chaldeans, and will make it perpetual desolation.
Now, this was referring to the ancient Babylonian Empire. Or they reigned for 70 years, and then the Lord basically broke them down. He took them down through the Persians and the Medes, the Medo-Persian Empire.
Couple minutes.
All right? But when Jeremiah was prophesying against Babylon, it was twofold, because not only was he prophesying against that particular Babylon when he was in captivity under the ancient Babylonians, he was prophesying against this Babylon.
That's right.
Okay? And this Babylon, basically, when the brother finished reading, the Lord's not going to only just judge Babylon, but he's going to judge all the nations. All the nations that are in bed with Babylon.
That's right.
Okay? Go ahead, Doc.
And I will bring upon that land all my words which I have pronounced against it.
Yep.
Even all that is written in this book, which Jeremiah hath prophesied against all the nations.
Go ahead.
For many nations and great kings shall serve themselves of them also.
Yep.
And I will recompense them according to their deeds and according to the works of their own hands.
Go ahead.
For thus saith the Most High of Israel unto me, take the wine cup of this fury at my hand.
The wine cup of this fury. All right, basically, it symbolizes the wrath of the Lord that he's getting ready to pass around throughout all the world, man.
That's right.
All these different nations, man. You crackers, you Edomites.
That's right.
With you. All right, and then it's going to trickle down to the rest of you nations, man. You Ishmaelites, you so-called Arabs, you Moabites, you so-called Chinese, you Gooks, you Amalekites, you so-called Jews that are in our land, occupying our land right now, defiling it, man.
Elam.
You know? Elam, the East Indians. Or the Lord got judgment to pass around, man.
That's right.
Read that again, huh?
For thus saith the Most High of Israel unto me, take the wine cup of this fury at my hand, and cause all the nations to whom I sent thee to drink it.
Yep, you're going to drink of this cup, man. You're going to taste of this destruction,
When you
man.
say you're going to make them drink the dregs.
Yes. Especially when the Lord comes back with the host of heaven.
That's right.
That's when the Lord really going to get down on you people, man.
Right.
When he come with the chariots,
The host of heaven.
with the host of heaven, you're going to be amazed at what them chariots can do, man.
That's right.
Because they coming back with that celestial power, man.
Right.
Power that you've never seen before.
How you know it's talking about a mod? I mean, I'm just asking a question.
What's your question, man?
How do you know it's talking about a future Babylon that ain't never been destroyed? How do you know it's talking about it?
Because this
I
this
mean,
is
you know.
just to explain it. Back during this time, when the ancient Babylonians went down, the Persians and the Medes fell right in. They started ruling. This is talking about the Lord sending judgment on all nations at this time. The Lord didn't do that during the time of the Babylonian captivity. All he did was just take down the Babylonians, and it got translated to the Persians and the Medes.
A future prophecy
Right.
that's going to take hand that was written in the Old
Persians
Testament.
and
That
That was
take
what you
place
need to say right there.
Talking about it.
That's what you need to say.
Future prophecy.
This is referring to the day of the Lord. This is referring to that last day. All right, but a lot of stuff that was written, like this Bible is written in code. A lot of things mean it could have double meaning. It could be parabolic. It, you know, so on and so forth. But the Spirit got to be on you to understand. All right. So keep going, huh?
Take the wine cup of this fury at my hand, and cause all the nations to whom I send thee to drink it.
Go ahead.
And they shall drink and be moved and be mad because of the sword that I will send among them.
Yep.
Then I took the cup at the Most High's hand and made all the nations to drink it.
Yeah, he's gonna go to each nation, man. Every nation is gonna get judged by the Lord, man.
That's right.
Okay? And that's why it says, when you read in Revelation, the first chapter, where it says, behold, he cometh with clouds, and every eye shall see him and shall well because of him. That's because when he's coming back to wage war against you people, man.
Right.
That's what you don't realize.
bring it up, bro.
Fuck y'all. You know what? You know what confuses people too? They don't.